like, they was like, oh, well, you didn't get paid today. And, well, it's not with us. It's what's up, YouTube? You already know what it is. It is your girl, Cree, back again with another video. So right now, I'm about to do a story time for y'all. You know, I'm good with the stories, because I got all the stories for days. So right now, I'm just sitting in my bed. I'm cold because my mama don't got the air. She got the heat on, but it's still cold. I don't know what's wrong, but it's cold in here. So this story time, the time me and mama had almost fought my manager. Like at my old job, we almost fought my manager. So they is loud for no reason. Okay, but they out there talking. My cousin, my mama, everybody out there, they having a cool little conversation. First, hold on, I just want to give a big shout out to me because I'm about to graduate and I did that. Period. If y'all want to vlog, comment down below. But this story time, let's get right into this video. Let's get right into this video. Boom. Ooh. I'm gonna start doing that. Okay, so we're gonna start it off by, okay, so the first week I got the job. As soon as I got interviewed, I got the job. Off the back, I got the job. So I started working there. I started working there for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks already. And you originally get paid every 2 weeks. So I worked there for 2 weeks. So I was waiting. So 2 weeks, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get paid these 2 weeks. So then I was waiting another 2 weeks, and I thought I was getting paid on my 4th week. So basically, I called my car. I was just like, hello, like, what's wrong? Mommy not on my card. Like, they was like, oh, well, you didn't get paid today. And, well, it's not with us, it's with Sonic. Like, okay. So I called Sonic, and they just basically saying you don't get, they was basically telling me that I didn't get paid until next week. I was like, oh, okay. I was just making sure because I thought I got paid this week. So, but it's cool if I get paid next week, then it's all cool. That problem was cool. Then the week that so then there was this one incident. Where basically it was my first day on, keep in mind I had just started the job 4 or 5 weeks ago. So it was my first day on drive-thru. And there was an incident. They put me in drive-thru. And this was my first day on drive-thru, my first day on drawer, my first day on the changer and everything. And if you ever worked at Sonic or ever been inside, and they got these little things on their pocket, those are called changers. So it was my first day on all that. So they put me in drive-thru. Originally, everybody was saying I shouldn't have been in drive-thru because it was my first day on the changer. So I should have been like doing stalls because it's much easier. So I was like, oh, well, so basically the incident was that when it was time for me to go, when it's time for you to go, you have to count your drawer down. You get $30 in change. You get $30 in cash and $40 in like cents, 40 cents, $40 in cents, and like change. So I was counting down my change, counting down my money, and well, no, it was my first day. So this girl, I'm gonna call her T. So T was showing me how to count it down, like it's an easier way to count it down. Okay, now keep in mind, the way over there on the drive-thru, I went to the bathroom. Over there on the drive-thru, I had to go get ice cream sandwiches. And then I had to go to the bathroom too. So I went to get the ice cream sandwiches, and then I went to the bathroom first, and I had to get the ice cream sandwiches. So as I was going to the bathroom, I was coming back from the bathroom. I was like, well, you need to count your drawer down because the person that's supposed to be in drive-thru after me was coming. So I was like, okay. So I went and I counted my drawer down. Keep in mind, the only person that was by my drawer was T. So I thought somebody was coming in my room. So T was the only person by my drawer. She was making a shake. So I trusted her because that was my uncle's friend. I trusted her around my money. I trusted her, and I left all my money there. Keep in mind, I had over $400 or $500 in my thing. I left all money right there. It come in a box. The money the money, if you in drive through, your money come in a box. So I had a box with my money in it, and she was the only one with my money. She was making her shake. She was sitting right there making the drinks for me for drive through. So as I leave, when I leave to go to use the bathroom and get my stuff that I need, I come back and they like, you count your drawer down. I count my drawer down. First of all, she helped me count it down. And when she counted down, she's like, oh, well, you baby girl, you short. I was like, short how much? It was like $180, because if it was like 40 cents, then I would have like, okay, here my money. I got 40 cents in my purse. They was like, nah, baby, you short 180. I was like, 180. They was like, yeah, you short. And I was like, how am I short? They was like, well, you was counting the money. Was you counting the money back right? I was like, yeah, I know how to count. Like, that's common sense. I know how to count. They was like, well, you short 180. Either you can pay. And I was like, well, how am I short 180? Like, I know how to count. I didn't do nothing with the money. I don't got the money. Like, y'all could check my apron and all that. I do not have that money. So they basically was just like, well, you need to, so the manager over everybody, not everybody, but the manager over, all like the shift managers and stuff, he was like, well, he counted it again just to make sure. So he counted it and used the calculator. So he used the calculator. He was like, no, you're short 180. Like, you're short 180. And I was like, well, I don't understand how I'm short 180, because I know how to count back money. I know how to count back change. Like, I know how to count. So I don't understand. They was like, well, the only thing best for you to do is when you get paid, or like whenever you get a chance, just pay something back, or you can quit your job. I was like, well, I'm not going to quit. That was then. I was like, well, I'm not going to quit my job, so I guess I'll be paying the money back. So then the next week, I was calling at 11 o'clock. And I was like, well, I ain't going to be able to make it. In fact, I need the whole entire week off, because, once again, I'm a senior in high school. And I needed, like, it was what, May 10th, in our portfolio things that we do in our class was due freaking May, it was due Friday. No, it was in May 10th. 10th is tomorrow. It was like May something. And our stuff was due like Friday of the first week of May. So I was like, well, I need the whole entire week off, because I got senior stuff to do, and I have to do this, and I got to make time to do this and do this and then do this and do this and do that. So, and I was talking to the person on the phone. I was talking to one of the managers, the cook managers, and he was like, well, I'll tell Mallow, and I'll put that on a piece of paper and let him know. I was like, okay, thank you. So keep in mind, I did not go to work that whole entire week. I didn't go do none of that. So keep in mind, I didn't go to work. So, I forgot. I didn't go to the week after that day that my drawer came short. And then when I was caught on that week, they said I need to come, and I told them I need the whole week off. So the whole week is over. So I'm on my way to so it was my payday. After this week, it was my payday week. So after that week, I was supposed to get paid. So I'm just like, so I was calling my car, like, oh, I get paid. I was all happy and jolly and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I get paid. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I gotta get this. I gotta get this for my senior stuff. This for my, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. So, I'm calling the car company, and they said you have 0.00, like you got $0 on your card. And I'm like, how I got $0 on my card until they put my payday? So I call Sonic. No, actually, I didn't even call him. I went up there. I was like, I'm gonna just go up there. I was like, Mom, you could just take me up there, and I could just talk to the manager or whatever and see if they got a check for me or something. So I went up there, and basically, I was just like, well, I didn't get no money. I was like, hello. I was like, I was being cordial, nice, cool, all that, collective, everything. I was like, well, my money has not been placed on my card. Like, I was supposed to get paid today, and my money not on my card. It was like, well, did you call your card? I was like, yes. He said I got $0 on my card. He said it's my payday. And I was like, well, I don't know what he said, well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. I was like, what do you mean I don't know what you want me to, what I want you to do about it? I want you to get my money. So he was like, well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. It's rush hour, and now I got customers, and I'm not about to take off my time to find your money, da-da-da. So I'm like, okay. Well, I was like, well, I can come back later when you're not in the rush hour. He was like, well, that's fine. So I left and went to go with my mama to drop her boyfriend off. So we came back after we dropped him off, and I knocked on the door again, and I was just like, well, what? I was like, well, what can you do, like, to get me? He was like, well, basically, so he called everybody. He called him, the general manager, and he was basically like, oh, they got your, he is in charge of the payroll, so you'll have to call him or whatever. So I was like, well, can I get his number? Like, can I get, like, something to get in touch with him to get my money? They was like, well, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not about to give you his number to die. Keep in mind, these are the Africans. They talking, they rude, doing all this. So I'm like, well, so that's when I got mad. I'm like, well, I don't know what pace you moving, but I'm gonna need for you to hurry up because you make me mad. Like, I need my money. I worked hard for my money, whether I didn't come to work or not. I worked hard for my money, and I deserve my money. They was like, well, you don't have to be so rude. I'm like, I'm not being rude. I'm just telling you, if somebody didn't pay you, and you, like, let's say you was working, and you were working for a whole freaking month, and you didn't get paid for the entire month, would you be mad or would you not? Okay. So then they was like, well, you can get out. So then his sister, they all worked there. So then his sister stepped in like, you can get out the store. You're not getting nothing from us. You can get out of our store. This, that. So I'm like, okay. So I walk out the store and I go get my mom. She, boom, 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 banging on the door. Her and, keep in mind, all they talking. So keep in mind, the girl, his sister, was not answering the door. She was taking orders and was not answering the door. She just kept staring and kept doing that. I was like, girl, but you all on that tough stuff. Like, you was being tough when I was right there, but you don't want to be tough now. So I'm like, do you need to give me my, I was like, I don't care. I'm banging on the door. And then that's when Mallow answered, the other manager. So Mallow answered the door. And I'm just like, Mom was just like, well, can I get, what's going on? He was like, well, your daughter's being rude and this, that. So then after that, they finally gave us the number to the other store, which is like 10, 20 miles away from us. So they gave us the other store that he was supposed to be there. So he was supposed to be there. So we called that store and they gave us his number, and he said he was on his way there. But then he called him, was like, well, basically, he don't know what he can do or whatever. And I'm just like, well, they was like, well, basically, Sonic Corporate got your check because the money that was put on the computer was wrong. So I was like, oh, okay. And they was like, well, you can get it by Monday. And I was like, yeah, okay, because and when I go up there, I'm gonna talk to the people or whatever. So I guess that the next day he got my check that fast because he didn't want to talk to them people. He did not want him to talk to them people. So I'm just like, so then that's when then it was just like happened like that. So then we went back up there to try to like talk to Mallow, cause the girl was being real smart and being real rude to me. And Mom was like, I'm gonna come up here, like, she tough, like, she wanna argue and like argue with somebody that's not her age, argue and fight with me and do all that with me, and gonna tell me I'm not getting nothing from y'all. Well, do that with her. So my mama came back up, went back up there. They going back and forth. Keep in mind, the girl manager, his sister, would not come out the store. When I mean she did not come out the store for nothing. She was sending everybody out for orders. Some of the customers was asking for managers. They sent the other manager. She did not come out the store at all. We was sitting there for like, what, we was sitting there trying to talk to her, and she did not come out the store. So then after that, we just left. And then that's just how that happened. I finally got my money, and hey, but this video was not that long. But that's how that happened. Like, I'm never gonna work at a fast food restaurant ever again, because that didn't make no sense that I had to go through all that just to get my money. If I was working 5 weeks, damn near a month, and I was working there. I was working damn near a month and I didn't get no money. So I was upset. Like, you're gonna be upset, period. But that's that. And it don't matter. One thing of advice I could say is just don't work with Africans. No offense to the Africans that's watching this. Don't work with rude Africans. Yeah. don't work with rude people. Don't work. I'm not even gonna just categorize Africans. Don't work with rude people, and they can't be professional in the professional development. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. It'll be down in the description below, and at the end of this, it'll be in the clip right here. Boom. Thank you. If you want more videos, story times, tea times, whatever you want to call them, if you want more, just give your girl a big thumbs up, and I'll get some more for you guys. Thank you guys for watching.